I'm going to sit here in the air a little bit. 70, 79 degrees. It's still freaking hot out there. It's still really hot. So we went outside with the first things first. My name's Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain. We're outside on the Sun Vision transparent screens with our SFEG Sun Fusion Energy Gain. And man, 6000K halo system and a 300 lumen projector. Alright, real quick, you know, the reason why we don't use high-res projectors, somebody said low-res, of course it's low-res. We use our demonstrations are low-res. We don't use high-res projectors because high-res projectors are expensive and they cost the customers a lot of money. And that's the part that people in the field of home theater, that's the problem you have. You use these high-res projectors, these high-contrast projectors, and calibrated machines in dark environments. You lie to the consumers all day long. Use a high-res projector. What about a customer's using a low-res projector? What about them? So that means they would have to spend the money for a high-res projector in order to get your screen to work correctly. That says I'm spending more money I don't want to spend. So it's supposed to be on low-res. You're supposed to show it at its lowest, not at its highest. That means that costs the customers more money to do it that way. That's the answer to the question for the guy who said low res. That's why it's on low res. That's the whole purpose of the demonstration. You have to spend all this money for a expensive projector. And that technology reads 100% contrast where your gray and white screens don't read. So hope that answered your question. Anyway, yeah, we got it worked. It worked outside on the system. It did. It worked perfectly. The halo system didn't even kick outside in 100,000 lux of sunlight. That thing didn't. It was there, but it just wasn't there. I think better tonight when I go out. I'm definitely taking it out tonight. All right, so far with it. Bag over here. Equipment moving in it. Charge my stuff for the night. Definitely want the night to play with this thing. Reading the weight. 6K halo system, 300 lumen projector, direct sunlight. Picked up with no problem whatsoever. That's the one thing we do on our channel, we back it up. And that camera was fighting, man. It was fighting so much light. Look at the light we had to deal with out there. Show you the whole setup. There we are on the Cumi 2 projector right there. Plenty of light. Pushing off the halo system. Outside. Daytime. means that technology right there can read, even if there's a halo system out there slamming the screen. On top of that, I forgot that I left the my battery pack unit. I left the floodlight on by accident. Forgot it was on. So the floodlights were on the entire time in front of the projector. There's our QME 2. Floodlights are actually on. I forgot to turn them off, and the halo system's on. So in the video, when the projector fired off, it had to go past the floods. The floods were on the entire time, and I didn't know it. So after I shot the video, I was like, oh shoot, floods are on. And you see it's daytime outside. So we got a 300 lumen projector. There's the sun to pierce the screen with the halo system on, and on top of that, with the floods on, which I forgot literally to turn off. And that's only at 300 lumens. Screen's only 15% done. Now imagine somebody that with a projector of maybe, because they're going to overkill it anyway. Maybe with a projector of maybe like 3,000, or that's going to overkill, 5,000, 6,000 lumens. Why when I put that statement out there about walking into a courtroom, you really want to go to courtroom with Mr. Bird at the end
see lights are on the Halo system. That's not making any difference due to the fact that we have light hitting it right here from the door. And this is where we're at. Plenty of light, as you can see. So, as you can see, at 300 lumens, we're able to operate in the sunlight and still pick up the image right through the screen using only 300 lumens at 15% completed on the technology. All right, hope you enjoyed the video.
So, I backed it up today. How about you? Why is it 15% technology? That's all it is, 15%. Tell you before you know it. It reads that much light. The halos weren't even kicking. They didn't even fire up. I thought they were off at one point. I had to jiggle around. Like, oh shoot, they're on. And then I left the floodlights on, which I literally forgot they were on. They fired up. So they were hitting the projector too. And it's still pushing the image right through. At 300 lumens. There is no 300 lumens. There's none of that. There's none left. There's no 300 lumens. 6K got killed out there of floodlights. What do you think happened to the 300 lumens? There is none. So that's where people over there in the forum section scratching their head trying to figure out what is actually going through the screen. Because the 300 lumens aren't there. You watch 6K Halo lights not even function, including the flood didn't even function. So what's the pushing to the screen? How's the screen able to generate images? Sun fusion, energy gain. It actually uses the sun as a form of gain. So the very thing that you're afraid of, we use. Next time somebody was to ask me what's the gain on my screen, you explain how it's been absorbed about 120,000, 100 to 120,000 off the 300 lumens with a 6K Halo system. That's floodlight jerkers don't test this stuff for jack. They just write all kinds of dumb specifications. Go by what they see on the camera. Well, has good color, check mark. Has good contrast, even in the dark, check mark. No, this stuff is horrible, man. You wake up and smell the coffee. I smelled coffee a couple of years back when I went against Black Diamond. That's when I smelled the coffee. I'm like, okay, we definitely got to change direction on here, but that stuff is going to do a new thing. I'm going to be in trouble. You guys kept on with it. It's like you guys got caught up in some kind of 101 bunker. At the end of the day, what, the world passed you by. You finally came and like, hey, we got this new invention, blah, blah, blah. Like, really? This is like 10 years old. You're in that scenario. And then you push it like it's some great thing. The gray screen is some great thing. It's not. It's outdated. Pushing a 10-year-old product. Trying to make it seem like it's something special. You're sticking it on projectors of today technology. And fool people at the end of the day are getting all this hype paint. You see what the other one did? He did that hype nonsense. He did it to death. Got on those 4K projectors and calibrated machines. Claimed you want to get that image. And we get it over here and we get this. We've been getting this for a while. Then when you really like it, some that environment, it's a house paint. What do you get? You get the same dog image, the house paint pulled up, his paint pulled up. How does that work out at the end of the day for you? And that, the fact that I can use my cat's blanket to basically match the screen. That's what people deal with. They got to deal with that crap. And when people are frustrated over this, it's people make products. Customers are not. People make products when they go on a container line and tell people that their products work. Well, good. I'm glad you do that. You know why? Because I've been documenting all your little stories and all your little campaigns. I'm going to take it to court. I'm going to challenge your company. And it better do exactly what you said it does. If not, you got a lot of problems on your hands. Because not only we're going to sue you for fraud, they're going to hit you for fraud. They can make me some freaking apple barrel with a blend of freaking apple barrel and freaking what's that called? Slip silver. That micro blend slip silver, another dangerous one. You thought the freaking network grade 773. The network grade 773 is literally so dangerous that the whole 235 sample can match anything. I know. I tested it. It carries everything. It's a perfect setup. It does everything from light to mid to dark. It has it in there. That's a dangerous paint at the end of the day. Very dangerous paint to a gray screen. You're worrying about me at the end of the day? You don't worry about that thing. That thing is a nightmare. It has every type of blend to match every screen. I know. I bought that software gray and I put it against that UV mix. It matched perfectly. I'm like, good gracious, man. That whole 235.1 sample strip is dangerous. And you see what the freaking network grade 77 does. That's a blend into anything. That's a perfect tone. It's slightly a little lighter, but yet it picks up the same contrast and it picks up a higher white level than other screens because it's slightly a little lighter. Oh my goodness! I popped that top on that thing. I was like, oh shoot, this ain't good. This ain't good. I saw that coming a mile away when I popped that top. And the first thing I said was, I'm glad I don't make great paint anymore. I couldn't imagine going against that stuff at the end of the day. You would lose your shirt next to that stuff. What happened? You painted it in, right? It matched 3 of the screen paints at the same time. What did he do in this demonstration? He matched 1. Did you ever upload that demonstration again with him in that Thrasher hoodie? No, never again. Nope. I told him it was going to happen. He got all bright-eyed, bushy, on camera, talking all this trash. There you go. I said, wow, this guy's going to hit the ground hard. It's like that guy in Red Bull that jumped from outer space. Except for the difference between you and him. You didn't have a parachute. You just hit the ground plummeted. Boom! That's what he did. You have a permanent cookie cutter imprint in the ground. If you're carbon, what do you call it? Carbon print. What's this? This is where this guy jumps from the Red Bull platform. Forgot to pack his parachute. You have a perfect cookie cutter cartoon cut out right in the earth. Where's he at? Nobody knows. Can you make dust? You literally hit that ground that hard. That freaking hard. An automatic base plant on the top of the Empire State Building base first.
kicking and screaming. Dog dweller. Come in and grab you up and pull you out of the light. He's gonna be kicking and fighting, claw on the walls like trying to make a cat take a bath. Claw on the walls like, no, no, no. Pull you out of the light with us. You don't want to be out there with us, trust me. Get out there like, incinerate, disappear, blow away. That what happens to the dog dwellers. Make a combo with that too. Nobody's like the dark dwellers. The people trick you, make you believe in the passerbys and the dark dwellers are lurking in the darkness. They come over and whistle, they can't come out to the light. They go over and they grab you, they take you to the deep dark depths of the cave and convince you that this is actually the best place to be. And your pupils get nice and small, you turn into one of those, they're like old people. And then you turn to them, you're back and they're dwelling deeper, deeper, deeper into the darkness. To the warrior wizards of light breaking. That'll be us. We want the shiny gold armor. That'd make a great comic book, you know? So you basically purge the darkness, cleanse the guilt, purge it, go in there, basically wipe you all out. What are you doing here, wisdom of light? My sword armor is so freaking bright, you blind you walking like, ah! The wisdom of light! What are you doing here? What is your business here? It is time to purge you from the earth. Deceitful disease, plague the serpent darkness. Therefore, you should be brought in the light. Your destruction is at your hands. Prepare for your death. We just take you out one by one, drag you all out of that deep dark pit until we go out into the sun. That's fun, ain't it? That's a funny story. I like it. I freaking love it. Oh, I love it. I might do a screen on that. Oh my goodness, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool screen. We'll do a gray screen, and we'll have it in the dark, and then we'll have, oh man, I'm definitely going to do a model. A gray screen, the dark dwellers. My buddies will be pencil that stuff out. We gotta do the dark dwellers all around here on the screen. Like, oh, we love the darkness. We love the darkness. Come on, you can't get mad at me. I just came from outside, man. I just literally just came from outside playing in the sun. And I did something crazy. I put a halo system through that system. You know how bright those things are inside? Imagine that thing outside. We did that outside at 300 lumens, man. And I let the flood zone by accident. I still didn't phase the screen. I got a right to talk like this, man. Like that. You got a right to get on your channel. You do have a right. You're right. You're right. The right to get on your channel and cry. You have my permission to cry. Go cry. Go over there and get the hater tears. Big old teardrops about the size of half quarters. I'm gonna make some tissues for you guys called hater tissue tears. I'm gonna make them. They extra thick. You know what I mean? They can soak up all them tears. You can't get mad. Come on, man. We keep your butt every day. I literally keep your butt every single day. Come on. I came out here. I trashed you, right? Screen, gray screen. I trashed you, right? All right. I came right to the lights out, lights on, the whole 9 yards, push you against the black screen, knock you out, right? All right. Then came out here, gave you a challenge, right? Take me to court, right? Challenge. You can't do that. You know I'll crush you in that courtroom, right? All right. Then went outside, did the demonstration, backed it up some more. There you go, came back in. Bam! And y'all just go on your channel to cry. I told James at the end of the day when he was talking all this trash on the channel, look, man, if I want to embarrass you, I just give you money. Because you just give it right back. Because you can't keep it. Cancellations. I'm literally building a desk out of their cancellations. We got a cardboard desk building. It's going to be laminated with their cancel receipts all over it. When people come in and say, oh, matter of fact, I might do the whole entire environment. I'm going to do my desk, a bookcase, all that is going to be done with their cancellations. With a big old frame up there. You know what I mean? The websites that used to be up there, one up, one down, whatever. You make an entire environment, all out of your cancellations. Then I have your paint up there. And that, oh man, I got a great idea for that. That'd be a nice showroom piece. Now I'm about to give you some fame today. Not the kind you want. I'm going to turn the entire room, entertainment center, all into your cancellations. Wallpaper, which cancellation. You got your screen paint here, so good. I got enough of it to have fun with it. Put your screen up there, and put a projector up there, and say, look, this is pretty much, it's called the cancel room. What do you see? People are talking trash on YouTube.
part. So what was the point of going through all that? That's just stupidity right there. That's craziness. Just let us have to paint. Just the same repeat of anything else. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I don't care. By the next week, everything changes for us anyway. And they said, like, well, how come it's never on YouTube? We don't see it. Because I'm making money. That's what I'm doing. Getting them contracts. As they say, I'm still getting the cheese. Yeah, get them contracts. Get the technology that can do it. We're going tonight and have some fun with that thing. Boom, 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 through the whole time. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't there somebody else supposed to call it? Oh, I got to call that lawyer. All right, people got to go. I got people got to take care of. Remember, I got to get you guys ready for court. We got court dates coming up pretty soon. Pretty soon, we'll be scheduling them court dates. Got to be in the back of what you said about Mr. Bird. Remember, you went out and made statements and said I was a scammer, right? So if you called me a scammer, you said all my products were scammers, right? All my products are scams, right? I'll see you in court. Gentlemen, let me explain something to you. I said $1 million, right? That could jump higher than that. But it's not the money right now, because the money at the end of the day, you don't got it at the end of the day. We're still going to sue you for it. It's your time that I want. It's your time. That's more valuable than money. Time is far more valuable than money. So, judging about what I'm seeing and these crimes you commit against my company, you're looking at the rest of your life in the prison system. But it's your time that I want. It's not your money. I'm going to sue you anyway, because you got to pay either way. But it's your time that I want the most. Nothing is more important than time. Well, God is more important than time. It's more important than time. The time on this earth, time is everything. It is. Time is everything. So that's what I want. I want time. And I figure from all the stuff you guys did in the day, you roughly owe me 30 years. Come on, you owe me 30 years of your life. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to definitely get it. Look, gentlemen, I'm the type of person that anything I put my mind to, I get. And I automatically have enough evidence on you guys to choke a freaking T-Rex. So, showing that you guys all knew each other, you were all connected, you all had this conspiracy to try to take me down, this stuff that happened. My family members, all that stuff, it just, man, if you were a judge and you had all that evidence, what do you think would happen to you? There you go. You answer your own question. That's how you answer your own question. All the stuff you just did, and it was before a judge, what do you think would you do? Somebody did that to us, like one of your little girls, or a family member, or something like that, and you were a judge, what would you do? There you go. So you're going to go to jail. Maybe if you don't get that, I can't say that. You could get 30 years. Some of that stuff is federal. Usually the United States Postal Service commit crimes, that's federal. Oh shit, I forgot I had a call about that too. Alright, well, that's it for me. I had fun. I went outside. I went out there. I had fun. I'm going to go outside tonight and have some fun. Have some real fun. Put the lights on. With the Halo system. The Halo system outside. Now, see, I got to consider my options now. I don't know. Okay, I got a lot to think about. Got my confirmation, everything's ready to go. I want to go back outside and play again. I don't know. Got some inside work to do, but I do want to go back outside again. I think I'm going to go. I haven't done, I'm going to do some 4 o'clocks. Some 4 o'clocks. I think it's 4 o'clocks as well. Do some 4 o'clocks. Have some fun with that out there. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some 4 o'clocks. Yeah, 4 o'clocks will be fun. Excuse me. Sorry about that, people. I'm over here thinking about what time I'm going to go back out. I'm going to do 4 o'clocks. Alright. Power up my unit. Get that done. I forgot to finish that work on painting that because the rest of my paints came in that box. Oh, man. Probably wonder why I'm not saying anything. Don't consider how sad you jokers are who make these products. That's why. This is all you had to show, literally. I'm outside playing in freaking sunlight. You understand that? 300 lumens. in freaking sunlight. And you're inside hiding behind curtains and oh my goodness, we're in ambient controlled environments. There's just so much light in here. It's like doing a video of the song. Good gracious, man. Even you influencers at the end of the day. You can't even talk about ambient light rejection next to what we're doing right now. Not all the influencers. Some of the influencers I do like some influencers. There's some guys are really, really, really nice. Really cool guys. I like this stuff. I do. But technically, your ambient light rejection demonstrations are not gonna be jack next to ours, and we're doing demonstrations outside. Which means chances are they'll probably be contacting us and asking, can they do it? I don't mind. I don't care. Really, tell you the truth, honestly. Yeah. As long as you don't babysit our stuff, man, at the end of the day. I hate that the more than the day. Stick us outside where we belong. If you put us against another screen, do not stick us in the same freaking demonstration as those screens at the end of the day. They can't even survive outside at the end of the day. At their screens, we work in direct sunlight, and that's what we do, then that's where you put us at. Don't stick me in some fake demonstration because the other screen can't do it. If the other screen can't do it, then the other screen can't do it. Because don't let us get a hold on our screen, and we put it out there in the middle of the greenhouse. The greenhouse is going to be insane. You stick that in the greenhouse, we'll show you what it does. So, do my demonstrations. You stick me in full lighting. None of that ambient light control stuff. That's what ticks me off in these demonstrations. Do not treat my technology like these phony paints and screens at the end of the day. That's what triggers me. You stick me in some ambient light controlled environment, that's what triggers me. You know how much hard we worked on to get that technology to produce the way it is? Put me where my technology belongs. I want to be in a fully lit environment. Preferably next to a window would be nice. Don't stick me in the same environment because the other screen is a leak screen and whatever the rest of them can't do it, then that's their problem at the end of the day, not mine. If they're lining your pockets and giving you money, then you deal with them on your time. Don't put that stuff next to mine and you're going to stick me in that same environment with them. Put me in the environment or technology is worthy to be in. There you go. Stick me in some dark environments. Hey, what do we got in the box? Ooh, were you doing Benty toes? You were doing Benty toes. How dare you do Benty toes? Who are you doing Benty toes? Oh, my blue paint's got here. Yay! What's my phone? How many of these we order? We got 40. Alright, whatever. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Yeah. Look. Ah, man, where's my glow in the darks? Where's my glow in the darks? I want to paint with the glow in the darks. We getting that today? We better be getting that today. At least everything had to finish the rest of the paint job, but still, I'm going in the dark. But anyway, someone once said on camera about Mr. Bird that they said that I talk a lot of nonsense. They said he talks a lot of nonsense, talks a lot of stuff. He doesn't back anything up. I was just outside a few minutes ago. And I don't back anything up. All those videos I've done, we don't back anything up. Really? That's interesting. I swore we did a lot of videos outside. We didn't back it up. I'm pretty sure we did. You're right. You guys don't back your stuff at the end of the day. I got challenges for you, by the way. They're outside demonstrations. You're going to be versing the SFEG technology. You're versing that now. So let's see how many screens go outside to play. I know. You'll be in my comment section crying. You'll be on your channel crying. One of the things I am going to do for you when I see you in court, I'm going to give you a gold watch. You know why? You've done a good job crying. You've retired from my company for good, because I'm going to lock you up for doing dumb stuff. If you do dumb stuff when we catch you. But I'm going to give you a gold watch. People get a gold watch when they're retired. You have done a great job crying for us. You've cried on every single level you can think of. Backed up nothing, cried on everything. Literally. So you've done a great job crying. How did Cat Williams say, if you got yourself 30 haters, get yourself more. You gotta love the haters. Haters, you make me money. You make me money. You know what you do? You cry on your channel. And you say that my product does the same thing his does. It's the same thing, and I'm saving you thousands. Yeah, look at that right there already. That's a mess. I'm saving you hundreds, I'm saving you thousands. So your customers buy your stuff, right? And then they find out they try to do the same demonstrations we do. Did you know they do that? Yeah, because you just said that you have the same thing we do. So if we're outside at certain times of the day and we're doing this and doing that fully lit environment, they're going to try to take your paint here and try to do the same thing that we do in our demonstrations because you said you had the same thing we had, right? And you're saving them hundreds. But then they realize that that crap at the end of the day doesn't even freaking work. So guess who they contact? Me. Because I meet your customers, Jamie, on a daily basis. I was meeting your customers. Because they said, man, I bought that stuff and they didn't do jack. It was just regular house paint. And then they'll contact me and they'll buy from me. And they'll get a chargeback or basically file a PayPal complaint against you. So you bring me customers. When you go on when you used to have your page, your whatever pages you had, but you used to have them, you would put down there, we were scammers, right? So they would automatically go to my page and see who we were because you talked to other trash and realize my website's better than yours. I have more information on my pages. I got more test demonstrations done, more experience than you at the end of the day. And they realize that, man, this guy ain't nothing but a hater at the end of the day because his website's better than, there you go. Even my customers' demonstrations are better than yours. Your own demonstrations, my customer demonstrations are better than yours. So with that being said, it is what it is. Your advertisement, you're working for me the entire time. Advertise my office, big deal. My office is on my business cards. It's on my Google page. It's actually on my license. It's on everything. So again, thank you. If you're still around and you haven't been picked up yet or either locked up from our people at the end of the day, I got a showroom coming up. You care to advertise it for me too? And do such a great job. Yeah, I embarrass you all day long. And I'm going to turn your office into your cancel receipts. You'll be sitting up in lockup somewhere and I'll be kicking my feet up on your cancel receipts, making orders. Come on. Oh, I should. I should build me a PC out of his cancel orders. That'd be funny. Oh. Now we have to use this gray paint. That stuff is awful, man. That stuff is so bad. I can't imagine gaming off that stuff, man. Who the freak had that paint with gaming off that paint? Yeah, it's fantastic color. Yeah, right. You're colorblind. You're definitely colorblind. You don't know what colors are. If you sat down to the gray screen, you don't know what color. Even Certified will tell you that one at the end of the day. They're darker. They're way darker than the screens. This is going to tell you, you can't read color. You don't even know color. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you advertise. You work for me. You work for me. Anytime you guys were ranting and carrying on, if the customer bought your stuff, guess what they were trying to do? They're trying to do the same thing my stuff was doing. Because you said you had the same thing, right? But you didn't. Thank you for the business. Thank you so much. Thank you for working for me for free. Yeah, you can't match my stuff. It's a good thing y'all businesses went under. Can you imagine going against that sun technology? Gee whiz Louise. Can you imagine they have to go through that stuff? Yeah, they'd have flatlined all their stuff. Can you imagine just taking their screens out there and trying to get them things to fire up next to those nightmares? Oh my goodness. I mean, all your great paints, Jamie, we got that 15% of that black invisible technology. It alters screens, it turns them yellow. Can you imagine if I stuck all your products up there and that thing changed your screens, made them darker and changed the colors to them? Can you imagine that? That would have embarrassed them, wouldn't it? All your products have this yellowish tone to them. I got some of those videos on it too. I upload some of them. I upload those videos on the 15%er, what it did to its paint. It actually did it. We actually had paint down here. It wrecked it, man. The 15%er, yellowish tone, like an orange tone to it paint. All right, my video should be uploaded by now. Good to go. Have some fun on here. You do know that every time I get on camera, they should know this is what I do. If I get on camera and I start laughing and joking and basically busting on them real bad, it means I'm about to crush you. That's what it comes down to. So when I was on camera the last time and I was joking and laughing about how your paint was trash and garbage and we trashed it over here, and then I went outside and I crushed you. I did the crushing. You asked for the crushing. Did you not ask for the crushing? You did. You asked for the crushing. You went to the window like, let me get 3 crushings, 1 crushing, and 4 crushings. Extra crushing. I don't want extra crushing with that. Extra crushing with that. Yes. You supersize that crushing. Thank you so much for the crushing.
That's what you want. You want the Kadash. Kadash, you want the Kadash, and you want there to ask for a serving of Kadash. And you said, let me get a large Kadashin. Yes, yes. No medium. I like a large Kadashin only. And let me have, and for those who think I'm mocking Russian, yeah, I got Russians in my family, by the way. And they laugh at it every time we're in there talking about Kadashin. They crack up like, how did you get that? The row the C. I have no idea. Like, no idea how I do that. But I can't roll an R for Jack. I have no idea why. And I got Dominicans and Puerto Ricans in my family, and now Mexicans, and I can't roll that R for Jack. And they were trying to teach me, like, nah, that ain't gonna work. I can't do it. But I can do that. I can with the Russians in our family. I can do the C. I can roll the C a little better. But yeah. But anyway, so you go to a restaurant and you get the Kadashin meal. Kadashin meal comes with a large Kadashin of Kadashin drink. It comes with the large Kadashin hamburger. 2 Kadashin patties, by the way. It comes with Kadashin fries, and then what you want to do is you want to supersize the Kadashin. Supersize Kadashin. Give me extra Kadashin. Supersize all the Kadashin. I really enjoy the Kadashin. There you go. And then you go home and you yap about the Kadashin. Yes, it was absolutely amazing. The Kadashin was absolutely incredible. It Kadashed me completely. I love the Kadashin. There you go. Like I said, I got Russians in my family. Slovak. I love that name. Like Slovak. Wait a minute. You can't work in janitorial work. You can't work in any form of home work. Why? Because you're Slovak. You're very slow. You're kind of Slovak. Get out of my face with that dumb nonsense. I got Russians in my family. But anyway, yeah. So you got the Kadashin. I gave you so much Kadashin today. So much Kadashin. So much Kadashin. We Kadash you every day. Kadash you. Kadash you. Kadashin you. Kadashin you. Kadash. Now when he drinks some fresh soda, you're going to think about me like, oh crap. If you want the Kadash soda is only for people who enjoy the Kadashi. They like the Kadashi. They love it. Yes. The Kadash scream. Kadash it! Now, with that being said, I'm so glad we had this time together. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's interesting that I can come on here as much as these guys rant and carry on and just kick the crap out of you every freaking day. What am I going to do to you tomorrow? How badly am I going to beat the crap out of you tomorrow? You know what? I'll take your great screen outside and I'll crush it again. Outside. I'll turn it into a splatter screen and I'll crush it again. I will crush it every single day. Crush it. The power of crushing. Anyway, it's just hilarious. Every day I kick the butts. Every day. Yo, ask for it. You just shut up and stay in your backyard at the end of the day. I have to keep beating the daylights out. You just ask for it every day. It's like you knock on my door with a shirt that says slap me. Like, okay, come on. Learn to take, you're done. You're finished. You don't even have a store anymore. Website, nothing. Your products don't work at all. That's y'all. That's the other half of the idiots. The other ones that make great paints at the end of the day, you probably had a good product at one point, but you have to understand, it's outdated. It's not going to work anymore. It's just not. You got to upgrade your stuff. You really do. Make darker products, man. Make darker products. Make black technology. Do something, but stay away from that stuff. Do you have any idea how much your capital will jump if you were just making great paints all day and all of a sudden you start making a black technology? I mean, here's the kicker. See, here's the problem. When people make great paints, they figure it's in the same field when you make black paints. No, it's a totally different environment. Totally different. You have to back that stuff up far more than you'll ever do a great paint. Great paint shouldn't be backed up, but that stuff requires a ton of backing. So you got to do some crazy stuff. All those tests you see we do, you're going to be doing all those tests. And we're the ones who started that nightmare before you guys in the day. So you're going to do the same thing. No one's going to buy your stuff unless you can do exactly what we do. You see what happened to Danny the other day. He crashed and burned. It was like watching the Hindenburg filled of nitroglycerin. He crashed like the Hindenburg. You see how that stuff went down. Poor McAfee took him with him. McAfee was a pilot. He went right down with it. It's like watching an episode of freaking like the, when you said at the end of the day, Hindenburg was something. That was something else. You know what the Hindenburg was about. Anyway. But still, at the end of the day, man, he crashed and burned on that one. At the end of the day, there was just no point in pulling up. Just going for the dive, man. Just hit it face first until they grounded. Turned into an instant mushroom cloud. But yeah, man, see? That's what, at the end of the day, you can't just come up there on camera and act like the Mr. Philosopher. I'm surprised you didn't wear the hat. Mr. Philosopher, and act like you know it all, because you don't know jack at the end of the day. I can clearly see that from where you open your mouth and the things you were talking about. You didn't know anything. You didn't know how to make a black paint. And that's the perfect example of why your stuff has to be tested. You can't be going out talking about some gain range nonsense and 0.8 stuff that don't even exist. That's some bull crap at the end of the day. That's privileged nonsense. I figure because I'm privileged, I can go and make statements like that because people will believe me. Please, not in this world they don't. In the home theater, they'll call bull on you in a minute. It's a tough circle. Don't do that in the day. It's hard to prove your stuff. You got to back that stuff up 100%. And black technology requires a ton of testing to do it. So if you're not used to testing your product on a gray level, you're used to cutting those corners. Let me explain something to you. When you reach a black screen or even a dark gunmetal screen, you're going to do a ton of testing. You're going to work harder than you ever worked before, far harder than what you did when you had great products. Far harder. And you're going to do all live demonstrations. Demonstrations have to be done live. You got to back those things up. You better not fail one time in any live stream. You better never fail. I've never failed in a live stream ever. Because my stuff comes from God anyway. It's perfect. But you guys are going to have to go through that. Because no one will touch your product if it's black. It has to show that stuff actually does work. You'll be doing this at 250-inch screens, 300-inch screens, because you have to show that stuff can read at a massive size. It has to be to read, and you have to do those outside. Good luck. It'll take you forever to reach us. But this is what you have to do. You spent too much time in the land of gray, or we call it the land of nay. That's what you did. I'm just trying to tell you. If you don't believe me at the end of the day, challenge me. Let's see what happens. I want to go after your product unless you challenge me. Anybody on, those guys are going, they're done. But anybody on eBay, even Goose Screen, anybody. If you feel at the end of the day that I'm not speaking the truth, challenge me. I'll come buy your stuff. I'll put you to the same testing your screens have to go through every day. Including a 12K Halo system and a room that has 24,000 in light. Your stuff will not be babied at the end of the day. So go ahead. Call me up and I'll basically go test your stuff. Till then, I got places to go and things to do. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. I like that show. I'm still watching. I can do anything. Things to do and things to go. I changed that song so bad it's just jacked up. Alright people, I had to figure out where my glow in the dark paints are, but I'm going to finish my case over there. Oh, I did the yellow one anyway last night. I was working on it, came in, got the rest of it done, came back in the morning, finished it off, and yeah, still working on it. But anyway, as I said before, so I got to upload my videos over here so we can have them on display. I do expect you haters to be in there extra angry. I do expect you to ignore the video because again, what else can you do? We're better than you on so many levels. We are so much better than you. I expect you to get very angry over this. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to take a dump in the middle of the night. And if you're at the end of the day that I'm not a man to be taken serious, I'll crush you again tomorrow. But this time, I'll take you outside where we play. Not inside. Outside. All right then. I'm glad we had this talk. Bravo, 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 bravo. Bravo, bravo. Yes, yes, yes. Bravo, yes. Is it Bravo? I think it's Bravo. Bravo, Bravo. It is Bravo. It's Bravo. But anyway. For the customers, this is what we do.
For subscribers, this is what we do. We crush people who talk trash all day. That's what we do. We embarrass them and destroy them. And meanwhile, we go out there and we flex and show how amazing our technology is. Time to flex. We need to flex today. Do we need to flex today? Or you want to make me flex on you today? Or are you going to do it? Don't make me flex on you today. I'm going to keep it cool. I'm going to keep it cool today. We're not going to flex. We're not going to flex. But that's what we do. We flex on them. Show them at the end of the day who has the best product. Because look, if you guys didn't talk all this trash, and you did, you talked a lot of trash about me, and now we come in and we just trashing you on our new technology. Trashing you. James, I should paint your can to the side of a trash can and watch a movie off of it. Anyway, it's funny. We got plenty of this stuff left over, the refusal. But anyway, like I said, you guys talked all this trash about me, right? Now you're getting ripped a new one, right? We just destroying you. So, I could flex on you right now. Trying to think about it. Ken, do you need to flex on them? Do you need to flex on them? Now, they said, oh, we supposed to make a difference if you don't watch the flex. You know my channel is linked to Google. I set all that up. I did the networking coding for that. Any video that I launch on YouTube, 5 minutes in, it boosts on Google. It goes everywhere. My domain name has been submitted in multiple search engines, even global. I did all that stuff myself. So my stuff goes everywhere. And the minute I go out there in that world, to go advertise my technology, there's no stopping me. I'm going to be splattered all over the place. Heck, I'll be popping up in your living rooms on a YouTube channel advertisement or on radio. I'm going to push the thing as far as it can possibly go. You'll be hearing me on the radio. I'll be everywhere. So with that being said, with the most amazing technology on the planet, yes, given us to by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, that you guys trying to show that you cannot do it. I'm trying to think today. I'm making myself a flex chair. That's a big chair I sit inside of. Like, I must think, do we flex? To flex or not to flex? That is the question. Gentlemen, do we need to flex on you today? Do we need to flex? Great power comes great responsibility. Do we need to flex on you today? Do I need to flex? Look, anytime I start having this fun, something bad's coming for you. You know that. Do I say gunmetal? You know what we're designing, right? The most beastliest gunmetal on the face of the planet. There is no gunmetal that can compete with this gunmetal. None at all. It is the first gunmetal that has both front and rear capabilities and can absorb the sun itself. I'm having fun here. I gotta put my cloud system into it. I gotta start working on that. But anyway, all right, people, we had some fun. These guys are fun to mess with. I do enjoy the haters. I enjoy the haters. I love them. I do love you guys. I have no hatred for you at all. Here, I don't. You guys are just fun. You really are. I love when you go in the comment section, get all mad. You kind of sound like Charlie Murphy. You know, the basketball thing. Remember, I keep going back there because it's funny. But you remind me when he talked about where he got his shirt from. Everybody know you got you said shirts versus blouses. I know where you got that shirt from, and the shirt was in the men's department. And then he got all upset, like, that's you guys. I told you I was going to go outside. I told you we was going to do this, right? I not said on camera I was going to do this. I was like, you playing basketball, and the man is lying to what you tell you. He's going to dunk on you. He's going to dunk on you. There's a good chance he's going to dunk on you. And if he's hanging from the rim at the same time as making eye contact, like, yeah. Ain't nothing to do with the walk off. That's all you can do. I'm trying my best. Right now. I'm trying my best to the people who talked all this trash about it. I'm trying my best. I am trying my best to not embarrass you tomorrow. I'm literally thinking about coming on here and doing a video talking about I'm about to embarrass you. And then go outside and do a demonstration and come back in and go, and kick your butt inside and kick your butt outside. Back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. Then I said I was going to go outside. Oh, boom, we're outside. Then I said we're inside. We're outside again. We're inside again. We're outside. I know. I have too much fun with this. But you have to remember, people, for those you don't know, these people people talked a lot of trash about me. They called me all kinds of stuff, man. They said at the end of the day that my product wasn't working, and they did fake demonstrations and stuff. And now they're just sitting there getting embarrassed every day. All right. Let me go do what I got to do. I got work to do. I had some fun. I had to kill some time because I had something to do and I was just killing time. For me, I'm just sitting there wasting time. No, I'm actually doing some stuff right now. I do stuff as I work. Like when I built that. Oh, the same screen. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just thought about it. Wait, hold on a minute. I just thought about it. The same screen that I built on this desk right here to embarrass you. Take downstairs and embarrass you. Went outside and embarrass you. And then went back outside again with the Halo system and embarrassed you again. It's gonna let me do that to you? You're gonna make a product? None of y'all gonna make a product to come against me or let me do you that way? Really? You know why you can't make a product? You got nothing left. That's why. I'm gonna show you what you got. See that? Drop the phone. Pretty much the same thing. See this right here? Hold it a minute. This is better. See that? That's what you got. You got nothing. You don't got a thing for Mr. Bird. Nothing at all, period. I got 16 under my desk. About to jump to 30 by next week. And you got nothing for me. This is what you have. This is what you have right now. This is what you have, naysayer. You see that, blacks? You have nothing for me. Not a thing. I'm going to be outside again today to have some fun. And you have nothing for me. How many times have I been outside compared to you right now on your channel? How many times have I been outside with that technology? I've done more tests in that technology than you've ever done in all your products combined together. You have nothing for me. Nothing. You want to see something? See? This is what we have. We see everything. That's what we have. You have this. Nothing. Nothing. All right then. I'm glad we had this conversation. I'm going to leave it at this. This is your future. You have nothing. Nothing at all. Do you understand me? You can't make a technology compete with somebody that can make technology in 20 minutes. You can't catch up to us. We're too far ahead. All right. With that being said, I'm going to leave the video in the dark. Pretty much how most people end up in the dark with their products. Oh, wow. That's a good one right there. That's an actual good one. Let's give you a simulator where it's like to use their products. In the dark. Oh my goodness. All right. And this person, yeah, Jamie's been upset. He's angry, boy. You gotta calm down, man. You have a heart. You're too heavy to be having these, getting upset and getting bitter. He's been in here snapping. He's upset. He's so bitter. So bitter. Look, Jamie, text to you. You can't leave texts on each of you. You're doing so loud you leave texts on. Oh, let's see where he's coming in at. Man, he's upset. Dude, you gotta calm down, man. Your stuff don't. I got it right here. If it worked, you would have refused it. You should have never refused it. Well, you should have never refused it. That's what you should have did. Let me see. He is super angry. He is frustrated, screaming, yelling, all that. All that screaming and yelling. What are you screaming and yelling for? He's just angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Man. Really angry dude, man. Really angry dude. Alright, so we're going to leave the video at this. Sorry, people. This is how I feel, how they're in the dark. Because, again, as I said before, they got nothing for us. So I'm going to leave the video like this. For customers, this is what you're getting at the end of the day. You're getting nothing from them. They can't give you anything at all, period. This will be a great video. I'm going to start doing videos like this.